Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another backpack brawl video. Today we'll be running through Ronan and we'll be trying to reach heroic. I'm also going to go for a particular play style. This is going to try and take advantage of the Unholy sword. Let's see if we can make that happen. But before I jump in, I'll just show you the weapon that we're going for. So this obviously synergizes well with skulls of various kinds, and because we're getting a good amount of lifesteal from this sword, we'll probably also be looking out for some daggers to take advantage of that, so that whenever the daggers attack, we also gain that lifesteal. That should give us a good amount of sustain, and then of course the skulls and their various kinds. Okay, well, let's jump back in and see how we go. So first off, we'll be looking for a couple of wooden swords. Here's our first dagger, and because I don't have enough money to roll and buy anything, if I roll, I'm just going to pick up that club to potentially win this first fight. Clubs are particularly good against Ronan because they take off his thorns, which means we won't be taking damage from the thorns. Okay, this is on sale. Position these, the clover of course, and then I'll go ahead and pick up both of these here, and I'll just shift that into my bag. Now I should be generating a good amount of armor by having so many different items in our starting satchel, thanks to Ronan's bag's special ability that grants a little bit of armor every time something triggers. Throw down another bag so I can put that shield down, and I'll lock a tender sausage for a potential wrath potion in the future. I'm very glad we have that club. We'll slowly be taking some of his thorns away. He still finished with 18, but we were able to finish him off before that stacked up too high. Also pick up the water potion for our stamina potion. No, not for that. No, thank you. I never want to see cauldrons ever. Bye. The benefit of banishing a couple of rare items early on too is that you're slightly more likely to roll the rare golden eggs and the rare four-leaf clovers. And they obviously both help with your eco. So we've got our first wooden sword here. We can start making a belt as well, and I'll throw down that next bag. Now, because we're up against a Ronan, I probably should not have put that wooden sword in, because that would have drained the stamina too quickly for our club, and we want that club to be doing some work for us. That's discounted, so that's an easy pickup. I'll get another nightshade as well. Now, you're usually pretty happy to find a night sigil, maybe not this early, but this combines two of Ronan's strongest weapons. It's the last item you need, but we aren't going for either of those. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip it entirely. We'll get a bit more bag space there. And I'm happy to leave that wooden sword out. take the crit bag and we'll keep looking. Okay, we've got some eco, that's nice. Oh man, but we have too much bag space now. I might just lock this and roll again. Okay, fine, I'll take it. And I'll throw this in as well. I'll look here, and this is a decent economy item. You get an item that you need to pay 8 gold for, roughly 1 every 4 times. That works out to be about 2 gold, but if you're selling it, it's only 1 gold per round on average. So it's about the same as the egg here, that gives us 0 to 2. So that's 1 gold on average. Oh dear. Okay, I was a bit scared there. Either one of these, the Hungering Ward, which I believe is the best unique Ronan has, or the Iron Will banner, also very strong. It's going to make our run quite easy, but in order to try and guarantee what we're trying to build here, I'm actually going to go for the Young Squire, because that obviously generates items for us, boosting our eco, short for economy, even further, and that is helpful for banishing and rolling, of course. And if we find another broom soon, I'll pick that up too. Okay, we finally got a wooden sword. That took quite a while. Now, oh mate, I know we already have one, but okay. Now what? There we are. We've just gotten rid of our wooden shield for now. In fact, I'll even sell it. So I can chuck that in. Now this is tempting. I might lock one of those. Now we're also looking for whetstones. Aha. And our first stamina potion. Excellent. I'll get rid of that club, we don't need that anymore. Okay, we got pretty lucky with our first armor item there, that's good for our weapons. We still got a free roll. I would like both of those actually. Oh dear. Well, that was close. Luckily we had the thorns there to help us out. Let's just check the damage. And that won by a large margin. Okay, some eco and a shield. We got less fortunate with the sash there. We'll roll because it's free. And no luck. Aha, perfect. That's much better. Eco, naturally. That's tempting, but we're really falling behind the build we're trying to go for. So I'm going to skip that. I never want to see either of those again. Good night. Okay, not getting much luck still. So I've put the broom in now. That puts us over our stamina usage, but we want to use these fairly rapidly because it does give us extra strength. Whoops. Very convincing win there. Now I'll take a second one of those. So the skulls and the whetstones are rare. So I'll get rid of that helmet and that shield. Now that we have one. And the sausages are rare as well, but I do need some money to roll for it too. These two are both fairly powerful items, and I'd be very happy to pivot if I hadn't already set on doing this unholy run, the unholy sword run. But those are great. If you guys find those two like that, discounted too, I'll be picking that up for sure. Just sell these two here. Okay, for now I'll take that. The good news is we're still winning with a fairly random setup here. Okay, here we've got a bit more luck. We've got our first whetstone that we need to combine with our iron sword, and we've also got our first death essence, and we need that to combine with the skull, which we don't have yet. Which is why we shall keep looking. Get rid of another rare. Eco's tempting, but I want my skulls, thank you. I don't need another one of those. Man, come on. Aha! Here we are. There's our first one. I'll just lock that. And take the eco for now, I think. Yep. Okay, at least he's generating some somewhat expensive items for us, which is good for our economy. Now, what are we still looking for? More skulls. That is a rare. Hey, and we've got another skull. Perfect. The banish is getting expensive now, so I'll stop that, at least for the time being. I might sell that, although it was helping us out. I would really like to find that second whetstone. Okay, let's keep going. I think. Actually, I might just settle for that and try again next round. Wow, that was very close. Our weapons still aren't very strong, and we also weakened ourselves by removing that crit item that was helping with our DPS. Luckily for us, with those skulls, let me just show you real quick. We were draining quite a bit of his stamina, which meant he wasn't always able to attack us. Okay. Hey, there we go. Finally. So you see here, that's what we're trying to build. So it scales on crit here, and it gives us lifesteal. So we're looking for speed and crit, and potentially a couple more daggers too. So let's have a quick look. See what we can find. We could potentially make a lifesteal dagger if we come across one. Oh, and there we go. Look at that. It's brilliant. Now, it looks like we're probably going to win a bit too quickly here. So I'll reduce our power level. And yeah, I'll pick up the cape. See how we go with this. Oh yeah, of course, the dagger. And I might get rid of the broom too. Okay, I'm hoping we lose this. We still have 2 more wins to go, so if we don't, that's fine. Whoa, this is cool. Buzz is going on a frost build. Just stacking up the frost, we're up to 72. Thank you, Buzz. Okay, another skull. Excellent. Now we're going to be combining that sword. Now, do I go for another lifesteal dagger? Perhaps, if we can find one. More crit, yes please. We could go for a lifesteal bat, which is nice too. And for when we do want to win again, I'll probably pick that up as well. And unless you're trying to play around with builds and stuff like that, I wouldn't really recommend throwing in ranked, because it does reduce your rank gain if you care about that. So we'll take the crown, and I'll probably throw one more. What else have we got? Yeah, we'll take that. I would like this actually. What can I sell? Oh, I guess I don't really need the book, do I? Throw that in. I guess we show that off, but I don't want to win. Get rid of that as well. And this. Cool. Let's go. Eesh, it's getting a bit full now, isn't it? Might not need that. I'll take the crit for sure. And another. Brilliant. Do I need that? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let me see if I can... Ooh. No. Let me get to the... Here we go. Okay, one sec, guys. Okay guys, here's what we got so far. We've got ourselves 2 crit bags, and 2 fanny packs. So we get speed and crit, and then of course the extra crit from the paws and the true fire bracer. We shouldn't need that health potion at all, so we can chuck that in there. Anything else? We could do another dagger, I guess, for a bit of extra lifesteal. Take advantage of that. Could also lock that for our Unholy sword next round if we like. And I'm still able to, wow, I guess that carries over the free rolls from previous rounds. Anyways, I'll stop there. Let's fight this next guy. Put the speed down. So we got 21 lifesteal already. 36. We are critting 99% of the time. Amazing. And our poor opponent is struggling for stamina, I bet, because of all of our skulls. So that's what we ended with. Almost all of our damage coming from the Unholy sword. And our opponent wasn't able to hit 5 times. Okay, let's try this last one. I'm going to sell a few things. And that's what I've sold so far. I'm going to pick this up and go shopping, and I'll show you guys what I get when I'm done. Okay, that's our stash. Now let's see what we can do to rearrange this. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. Is it sufficient? No. But does it look cool? I think so. Let's sell a couple of these bags and see if we can get anything else symmetrical. Definitely wouldn't ever recommend getting rid of this, but for the sake of the video, we shall. I'm not going to get another one of these, but it is great for the crit. Don't need that. Okay, let's go looking. One sec. Alright guys, this is it. This is what our bag looks like. Let's see how we go. Drop it down to 1. Oh wow. My opponent has a lot of tidal stars and a lot of little fishies. So I guess all of our stamina drain doesn't really matter to him. No matter, we still have a whole lot of damage to deal. There we have an Unholy sword at 1000 damage. And we finished with 55 lifesteal. I don't know where our opponent's other weapons are. Maybe he doesn't realize that the tidal staff has a ridiculously low stamina cost. So it could still fit in a full good weapon. But in any case, there we go guys. I hope you enjoyed that build. It took us a little while to get there and a few losses to really build up to it, but we got there in the end. Thank you for joining me guys on this interesting build, and there we go on my journey to heroic. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck if you ever go for a similar build to that. Until next time, have a blessed week. Bye for now.